Welcome back to Legal Link with your host, Scott Newmark with Carner, Newmark & Cohen, specializing in personal injury, serving Fort Lauderdale and all of South Florida. I've got a fantastic guest this evening. I have Beatrice Bijoux of the Bijoux Group, and I'm really excited to have her. Welcome, Beatrice.
Thank you for having me, Scott.
It's my pleasure, my pleasure.
Excellent.
What I want to do first with our audience is let's jump right in. Tell them, please, about your business and what it is that you do.
Okay, hello, my name is Beatrice Bijoux. I'm team leader at the Elite Real Estate Sales Team, the Bijoux Group of Real Estate Salesforce, Inc. We're a brokerage based in South Florida, and we specialize in luxury and commercial real estate.
Well, let me ask you about that, Beatrice, if I could. Can you explain a little further to our audience what areas you serve in this wonderful business?
Sure. My team in particular serves the Tri-County area, which includes Palm Beach County, Broward County, and Miami-Dade County. My forte is luxury real estate. However, I do help all sorts of buyers. For example, first-time home buyers, renters, if they need rental space. So we have a wide array of services that we offer.
Well, that's wonderful. Let me ask you a little further because I want to develop this with you.
Okay.
Can you share with our audience a little more about the South Florida real estate market, some of the trends, what's going on? People want to know about that in this economy.
Sure. Right now, the South Florida market is hot, and it's literally hot. Like, it's hot outside, and the market's hot as well. It's sizzling. Just last month, we just got news that Miami-Dade median home prices are rising 9%, and Broward home prices are rising 11%. So the business of real estate down here is booming. Everyone is flocking down to South Florida, people who want second homes, international buyers, people in terms of who are interested in investment property. The market's really hot down here. And we're beginning to see the market becoming more and more unaffordable. As a matter of fact, the millennials of this day, the younger generation, are having a really hard time trying to buy in South Florida because it's becoming unaffordable. Everyone wants to be down here. So that's great.
Well, that's good news for the economy. I like that, especially for us here down in South Florida.
Yes.
Why don't you share with the audience, if you could, when some of the new home buyers or even second home buyers are entering this home buying process, what are some of the things that they should be aware of, and how do they get prepared for that?
Some things that new home buyers and second home buyers should be aware of is what they're getting into. This process is very, very exhausting. It's a very tedious process, and it's one of the most important processes of your lives. It's one of the most important decisions of your lives. Home ownership equates wealth. So when I talk to my first-time home buyers, the first thing I tell them is, okay, are you going to finance your transaction with a mortgage, or are you going to buy cash? That's one of the really important things. So it's really, really important that you get with a professional who will help you figure out how you are going to purchase this property. Another tip that I give my buyers is improving their credit score. If you are going to get a mortgage, this is a very, very important thing that you must do in order to secure a pre-approval. Another thing that I tell them is save. You want to have money for a down payment for your home. So before you begin the home buying process, you want to make sure you have money in the bank. And also be realistic with your budget. What are your goals? You really have to sit down and write everything out and figure out what you want. What neighborhood do you want your home in? So those are some important things to consider.
Well, no, that's wonderful. Let me ask you this. So let's turn the page a little bit and let's talk about sellers. Okay. What are some of the things now you would suggest that sellers should do to get the optimal price for their homes?
Okay, Well, that's a great question, Scott. And you know what? The number one thing you should do is call me.
Absolutely.
You should call me because you need to be with an experienced real estate professional. My brokerage in particular is ahead of the marketing curve. We are continuously outpacing all these outdated realtors. We are in a technological age where taking pictures of your home is simply not enough. My brokerage offers high-end HD photography, drone video listings, and video documentary of your home. We literally take you on a tour of the home in terms of a high-definition video, and we give you gorgeous aerial views from the sky so that potential buyers can see your home in every light, in every different angle. So having a great marketing plan is key for sellers to get that optimal price. You have to consult a real estate professional, make sure that you price your home at the right price, see what the market is telling you, what your home is selling for. I know that I give all of my potential sellers a free comparative market analysis where I take them and I sit them down and I show them what homes have been selling for in their area within the last 3 to 6 months. So that's a very important thing too.
Can I'm fascinated about this drone technology. I'm a guy that didn't grow up with drone technology. So can you share with me and for the audience, what is that? What is that?
To put it in its simplest terms, a drone is basically a camera, a flying camera. Basically, it flies in the air and it is able to capture your home at every different angle. And not a lot of brokerages are doing this, unfortunately. But, if you can, do it with your home. It's really, really important. A lot of buyers are not from this country. They're from Canada, Colombia, Brazil, China, and they're not able to come in and visit Florida, South Florida, and look at your home. So when you give them a documentary of your home, especially a drone video, and they get to see it from all different angles, it pretty much expands the pool of buyers that can potentially make an offer on your home and get you a really, really high price. So it's a great tool to use, and I'm proud to say that my team uses it for every property that we market.
That's wonderful. Thank you for that explanation. That's
You're
helpful.
welcome.
Can you share with our audience? I think when I was doing some research, you have a commercial aspect to your business as well.
Yes, we do. We do.
Share that with them.
We also have a commercial department in our brokerage, RESF Commercial, and we help landlords. We do tenant representation, and we also help with acquisition. We do situational analysis, strategic planning, lease negotiation renewal, financial analysis for our tenants. We work with retailers to help them find retail space, restaurants, multifamily. We offer many services also in the commercial realm. If someone's looking to sell their business, we also represent as a listing broker the seller in selling their business. We help businesses acquire property, and we do extensive market analysis and research to help them make the best decision possible. So that's great as well.
Thank you.
Shopping centers.
I know. Listen, I know. I'm very impressed, and thank you so much for all this information. How do the men and women that are watching that may be in the market to buy or they want to sell, how do they get a hold of the Bijoux Group? Share with them your contact information so they can get a hold of you and find you.
The best way to contact me is to call me. My number is 305-542-4026. That's 305-542-4026. I'm always at my phone. I always answer my phone, so that's a great way to contact me. You can also email me at thebijouxgroup@gmail.com. THEBIJOUXGROUP@gmail.com. Also, you can visit my website, www.thebijougroup.com. You can also find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Beatrice Bijoux. Just Google me and you'll find me. I'll come up.
Well, no, that's wonderful. And thank you so much for being on the show this evening. I really enjoyed it, and the best of luck in this business.
Thank you for having me, Scott.